Hello, beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tracy, and it's Sunday, and it's the best Sunday ever because it's so gloomy. It's overcast. The skies are really heavy. They look like they're going to snow in a minute now, even though it's not going to snow. And even if it does, this is Tennessee. It is not going to be a big deal. But I love days like this. I feel like this is God's little reminder of saying, slow down, sis. Take a day off. Even though I am single and I'm working from home lately, I still find myself being very overwhelmed just by living in a pandemic, honestly. And having to work at healing my health issues. The other week, I couldn't get my car started, but I knew to call my friend Keish, and I was like, hey, do you think Justin could come over and look at my car for me? That's her partner. And they did, but it took several days to figure out my car situation. Work has picked up so much lately. I've had so many friends go through so many different things in this pandemic. Even yesterday, I was had been a really good friend of mine had been on my mind for days, and I was in the middle of making lunch yesterday, and I thought I'm gonna stop in the middle of chopping this lettuce and call her. I mean, just text her and say that I miss you so much. And that's what I did. I was like, I miss you so much. And she texted me back about an hour later. She had just buried her stepdad, and I wasn't even aware that he was even at a point where he was passing. I knew he hadn't been well, but that was the summertime, and I just had to cry for her. You know, we're all going through things. We're all going through things, and it's so important to take a moment to process what we're all going through. I was talking to a friend one day, and she was talking about how she was having so many different feelings, even though she's so grateful for so many things. During this pandemic, she's able to work from home. She's not stopped any money, but there's just so many things that are on her mind. And my suggestion was to her was meditation, which is something that I have been going deeper into lately. But I feel that it's so important for us all to take a sign when it's time to rest and to stop and to heal and do that. I came across a scripture the other day, and I'll pop the scripture here on the screen because I can't remember it right now off the top of my head, but it was talking about how there's a time for everything. And one of the things it said there's a time to kill and there's a time to heal. I feel like it's time to kill the sense that a woman can do everything. I think it's really time to kill that. And it's time to heal asking for help, and not just asking it, but receiving it. And sometimes when people offer to help, for you to just receive the help as well is something that I've truly been working on with myself. Is when someone offers the help to take it and allow myself to heal every single thing in my head of what a boss woman is supposed to be, what a boss up babe is supposed to be, or what Miss Independent is supposed to be. and allow myself to heal my body. Because listen, even as a single woman, as I stated before, there's so many things that I have to do completely on my own. It's I had to, when my car was down, I had to get a couple of rides to do some things that I needed to do, and then have a friend to say, hey, can you come help me out and get this car going? And the day that I went outside to start my car, I was going to do a Target pickup, and had to call Target back and go, hey, I can't pick that up, put that all back on the shelf. I can't go pick that up. And then I had to come back in here and do an Amazon order, which was fine. It worked itself out. But potentially, had I had a partner or lived with a roommate, that would have been just a little bit different, but I don't. So life can be so overwhelming, and we have to take moments to just say, hey, I'm killing all the noise today. Today, I'm just going to heal myself. One way I chose to kill all the noise today is to go on airplane mode. So even though I film with my phone, the camera works just fine, but I can't use my phone for no scrolling social media, no Google searches, no Safari. I can't even DoorDash with my phone right now. And I can't FaceTime, text, or Marco Polo right now. So what's important for me, because I do live alone, is to let two people know what I'm doing when I go on airplane mode. So I always let one person from Memphis know and one person here in Nashville know. So I did message both of them this morning, and they both were like, enjoy your day off, because my friends know this is something that I do. I think that's also important, is bringing people in on your journey with you and letting them know, and that way they get used to you taking a day off, and hopefully it allows them to begin to carve out little time for themselves. If they can't take a day off, that they can take a couple of hours off and tune out or unplug or go onto airplane mode to really allow themselves to kill all the noise and to heal and nurture all of those things that you have to do as a woman that go on with you and your body. So today I am choosing to vlog as a reminder to myself, because I haven't been really doing all the things I need to do for myself lately. I've been taking time off, but I haven't taken a day off in a while like I really need to. So that's what I'm gonna do today. My list of things to do today is super tiny and small, but I'm going to bring you guys with me while I do it. The first thing I'm going to do is get into the wizarding world, okay? I am so far behind on my reading goal when it comes to this book. This is the book that I'm doing a read with me on my Bookstagram, which I'll link in the description box below. But I'm supposed to be on at least on page 500 by now, but I'm not. I'm not even in page 300. I'm on page 290. So I need to get over the 400 mark today. So that is my goal. Once again, I'm not going to push myself. The Wizarding World is very exciting, but when my body is tired, I still doze off on Harry, Hermione, and Ron. So if I get to reading this today and I feel like I'm ready to take a nap, that's what I'm going to do. That's another thing I do on my day off. I completely listen to my body, and I let my body lead me and guide me on what steps I need to take to feel so much better. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of this morning. At 12 o'clock, I think it's about 10 o'clock now, so at 12 o'clock I will have my first, I will break my fast. I will have my first something of the day, which today is going to be a smoothie. And then honestly, once I make that smoothie, I'm gonna bring it back in here in this bed and I'm gonna read some more. So after I get finished with that, I'll catch up with you guys to let you know the next thing that's on my list on the greatest day off ever. I'm already predicting that it's gonna be a great day off, but we still have to see.
some lunch and I watched a little bit of Perry Mason, but now I need to get into my actual list of things I wanted to do today. So the first thing I wanted to do is cut my hair. I do not feel attractive when I have enough hair to pinch between my fingers. I feel just like icky, and I don't just feel have that confidence level that I typically do. I don't feel sexy. Also, I haven't done my nails in a couple of weeks, and they're beginning to peel. My cuticles are getting thick, and once again, it's the same thing with my hair. I don't feel sexy or confident. I just don't feel like myself. So, those are the really true two things I had on my list. On Sundays, I typically just do a body scrub anyway. I do a face mask. I do all those things, and I also do those things on Wednesday. So I am going to just chop all of this hair off. I wish I could go to the barbershop and get a line and look even sexier, but it's not an option for me right now. So I'm just gonna do it myself. And same thing with my nails. You guys, I don't even remember the last time I did a pedicure. So now that the winter is here, I've been putting socks on when I sit at my desk, and my toenails have been snagging my socks. It's not pretty. My feet look like I've been climbing trees, okay? I cannot go another day feeling this icky. So for the next couple of hours, because it's probably gonna take me a couple of hours to cut my hair, scrub my body, do a full manicure and pedicure, and put on a new fresh set of pajamas. So that's what I'm going to do, and I will just catch back up with you later when something happens. Honestly, I feel like a new penny. I feel all shiny and coppery right now. Like, I'm so happy I said no. Don't get it twisted. Saying no is very hard. It is something that I have been practicing, using my words. I've been saying no, no, I ain't gonna do that. No, I ain't coming. No, I ain't going. No, 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 thank you. No. And it does make the people around me very uncomfortable. And I think it probably makes other people not want to ask me things or invite me places. And I wouldn't say that that's the answer, because it's really up to me to choose what works for me and what doesn't at that moment. What I didn't tell you guys was this morning when I was going to tell my Memphis person that I was going on airplane mode today, it was cousin Paula. Now, it's not always cousin Paula, because sometimes it's my sister-in-law Kim. I'll have to like, Kim, I gotta unplug for the day. She'll be like, I understand, sis, let me know when you're back on. So I actually went to pick my phone up. It was 7:47. I went to pick my phone up, and the phone rang. When I picked it up, I was going to text Paula and say, hey, I'm going on airplane mode today. And so when I picked the phone and said hello, she was like, hey. And she just started talking. That's how we do. And so I said, I was just about to text you. I'm going on airplane mode today. Why? What happened? You overheard? Your TMJ messed up? I said, none of those. But I feel like if I don't get some rest today, I will be in trouble soon. So I need to get some rest before those things happen. She said, oh, okay. She said, well, I had something to tell you. I said, you have until 8 o'clock.
She's like, how you just go? I said, you wasting your time. So she got finished, and because she felt like that I'd wasted 30 of her seconds. So when it hit 8 o'clock, she said 8 o'clock, but you wasted 30 of my seconds. So I have just this one last little thing to tell you. I said, go ahead. So she told me. And when she got on the phone, I was like, I love you. I'll talk to you when I get back online. Listen, I am willing to do whatever it takes to get this healing on track. I've spoken to you guys before about the last time I had this same issue, the last time I had tumors and everything on my ovary, the last time it was on the left side. And at that time, I was working 2 jobs and I wasn't paying attention to myself, and it was way more of an emergency. That time, half of all of my female stuff on the left side is gone because I just would not stop. I wouldn't say no, and I would not take care of myself. I just didn't see value in myself as a person, or value just in being who I am. I didn't have it. And so when this all happened again, and I'm literally at the same place in my life where I had 2 jobs, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not saying that this happened because I was working 2 jobs, but I may have been able to stop it sooner had I given myself a day like today much more frequently. A day like today for me is needed. It, like I said earlier, it may just be some hours for you, or a moment where you can go into the pantry and have coffee without your children talking crazy to you, or a moment if you have people in your life that you really trust, let them take your kids from you. I think one of the reasons cousin Paula is so patient with me is because when her kids were smaller, I would take them all the time because I just wanted to eat them up, and I'm still that way about them now. I still love them so deeply. But if you have people in your life that you trust, that you can give yourself a break, let them help you. Let them give you a break. Let them take those kids. Let them take you to lunch. Let them send you some Cash App. Let them send you a DoorDash meal. Let people in. Let people in. And then sometimes you have to shut people out. You really do. So it's a really fine line. It is not easy. It's difficult. But if you just get the people around you used to that you need time, that you're going to take time, that you're going to take care of yourself no matter what, they will get used to it too. I'm a firm believer in the airplane system, airplane mode, the airplane survival system as well. Put your life vest on before you help anybody else. Get yourself to a place where you can give to yourself first. Take the day off, take a couple of hours off, go have lunch with a girlfriend, whatever rejuvenates you. Do it so then you can be the best friend, the best wife, the best mom, the best employee, just the best that you can be after you've poured into yourself. It's like paying yourself first. Just pay yourself a little attention first. Yeah, I'm going to end the talking portion of this video here. I feel like I have so much energy now. Girl, that hair was stressing me out. I couldn't even function earlier. The hair was stressing me out. But anyway, I'm going to make a pizza for dinner in just a little bit, and I'll just show you that, but I won't come back on to say anything else because once I make that pizza, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to turn Netflix on, I'm going to watch something fun, I'm going to watch something that makes me laugh, and I am going to chill for the rest of the evening. Thank you guys for coming along with me. This has been the greatest day for me. I hope that you enjoyed a little snippet of it and that maybe you got a little bit of self-care tips out of it, and how to make yourself a routine and just to take care of yourself. You are so worth it. If no one else told you today, you are so worth it, and I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, beautiful.